Good morning. This is Pastor Doug. Are you listening? That was the subject of our message this last week. Are you listening to God? Remember those words of Jesus. Whoever has ears to hear, let them hear. Begins with a state of our heart. I love the prayer in Psalm 139. At the very end, it says, "Search me, O God, and know my heart. Test me and know my anxious thoughts." Test me and know where anything is unsettled, where there's turmoil, there's fear and worries and care. See if there is any offensive way in me. And that word means bringing pain. Where am I bringing pain to you, God? Where am I grieving you? And often that is really, where am I bringing pain into someone else's life? Because that is grievous to God. And lead me in the way everlasting. Oh God, I want to walk in your ways. And so that kind of prayer softens up our heart. And as God reveals in us where there is offensive ways, where there is anxiety and fear and worries and turmoil in our heart, we confess that and bring that before God and say, God, bring your peace into my heart. Bring your forgiveness into my heart so that I might have a heart that's ready to receive your word. The good news is God is always at work in us. Again, staying with that agricultural theme, God is watering, God is pruning. We don't necessarily like that part, but in order to really bear fruit, God has to prune us, and that's part of this stripping away in us the stuff that's junk, things that we've taken on, things that even come way back from our family of origin, where we've adopted practices and we've had beliefs and ways of living, and they're still rooted deep down inside of us. God is working to clean those out so we'll be more and more like Jesus. And then to hear, we need input, and that input needs to be deep and wide. Wide in the sense of all of Scripture, and not just a favorite verse here and there or one part of the Bible, but Old Testament, New Testament, Psalms, letters, Gospels. The Bible reading plan that I'm using now, each day has a reading right from Exodus, a reading from the Psalms, a reading from Matthew, and a reading from Acts. So getting that diverse, wide range of Scripture, but then focusing in, going deep as well, reflecting. What is something that maybe the Spirit of God puts on your heart? Take some time reflecting on that. And then lastly is really telling somebody, talking with another person about what God is saying to you and what God is doing in your life. That sort of seals the deal, not just keeping it to yourself. Are you listening? May we be people that today, this week, are hearing God and responding and acting on all that he says to us. Hope you have a great week. We'll see you Sunday. And reminder for members and regular attenders here at First Baptist, we have our annual meeting. And we have lunch to share and really celebrate together what God is doing. We'll see you then.